What up, everybody? It's your boy Zach the King up in this motherfucker, man. Back again with another life story. I appreciate everybody who's been tapping in with the views, with the subscriptions, and all that shit, man. Just remember, when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away $100. And whenever it comes to a point that I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a whole $1,000 to one of y'all random subscribers, man. So hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know you can help the channel grow. Now, as y'all can see from the title, man, she violated me, man. She damn near violated me, I should say. You know what I'm saying? But before I get all into that, man, God cracked me one for this story, right? So I'm in a club one time, you know what I mean? I'm in Black Sounds, you feel what I'm saying? And that used to be our spot every Saturday. Friday was Millennium. Saturday was Black Sounds until they started opening it up on Thursday nights, and that's when we got it cracking too. And I might have another story or two about the Thursday nights, because Thursday nights was ladies' nights, you feel me? Yeah, and it went down. Anyways, so I'm in Black Sounds, and I meet this girl named, I'm going to go on ahead and say her name. It's been so many years now. Her name was Carolina, right? She was like a, like a little Marilyn Monroe looking chick. You know, she was a German chick. She had blonde hair like Marilyn Monroe, some really pretty blue eyes, you know what I mean? She had some fat titties, fat ass, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, what's cracking? You know what I'm saying? So she was all up on your boy. Anyways, man, so longer story short, I used to go over there from time to time, knock her off, you feel me? This was like probably about maybe 2005, maybe? It's probably like maybe 2005, because it happened like the same year I left Germany, right? So I used to go over there from time to time, knock her down, you know what I mean? It was nothing. It was like we never went out and kicked it nowhere. I would see her at the club, or I would come to her house. I always came to her house, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, so on this particular night, man, I remember this shit like it was yesterday, right? We sitting in her living room like clockwork watching a movie, you know what I mean? We watching We Were Soldiers, you know what I'm saying? I can damn near remember the exact part that it was at on We Were Soldiers, right? So, it's getting around that time to where it's time to do our thing. Now, mind you, like I said, I done came over her house at least a good 5 to 10 times and knocked her down every which kind of way. You know what I mean? Her room and the living room, it didn't matter. She was with the shits, you feel me? So anyways, on this particular night, it was like clockwork, like I said, but for so I thought. You feel what I'm saying? So anyways, we get down to where it's about to go, and I remember I had on these gray sweatpants. I had like a Enyce, ENYCE. I used to call it Enyce or NYC. I don't even still to this day remember what the correct term of the brand name was for that, but it was a clean ass sweatsuit. It was gray with some black stripe going down, and it was just a clean ass sweatsuit, man. Anyways, I remember on this particular night, I'm leaned back on her couch, you know what I'm saying? She starts topping me off, and I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's about to go down. Fuck this 4-hour movie, you know what I'm saying? So she's topping me off and shit, you know what I mean? And she go down a little further, and she start, sucking the balls and shit. I'm like, damn, like always though. She was always, sloppy toppy with it, you know what I'm saying? But then she was like, all of a sudden I got too comfortable, right? So I'm laid back. I'm way too comfortable. I'm high, you know what I'm saying? I'm way too comfortable. Bruh, she lifted up my legs and went to licking my ass, nigga. I'm like, hold on, bruh. Like, hold on. What the fuck is going on? Now, for some of y'all niggas might be like, hold on, Zach, shit. I'm with that. Bruh, I wasn't with that then, and I'm not with that shit now. Like, I'm cool. Like, I don't like, I'm cool with a bitch sucking the dick, sucking the balls, you know what I mean? But, hey, man, you're not eating my ass. Like, nah, I'm cool. I know that seems to be a thing where niggas like they ass ate and shit in 2023, but nah, bruh, not me. I didn't like it in 2005. I don't like it in 2023. You dig what I'm saying? So, I remember like the first 2 seconds, I'm thinking like, is it like what the fuck is going on here? Is this bitch crazy? Like, she was trying to eat the booty like groceries around this motherfucker. Thankfully, her kid was in the other room and started crying. You know what I'm saying? So from the time that she went from sucking the balls to trying to lick my ass was maybe about like a full maybe like 5 seconds. But it seemed like a full 5 minutes in that time period because, like I said, like the first 2 seconds I was in shock. And then the next 3 seconds, I'm thinking like, should I punch this bitch? Should I kick her in the face? Or what should I do? You know what I'm saying? So thankfully, like I said, it kind of happened. Maybe God was coming down because he didn't want the situation to turn into something that it shouldn't have been. You know what I mean? Like me beating her motherfucking ass. Like, bitch, are you crazy? What kind of nigga you think I am? What kind of niggas you be over here fucking with? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, her kid started crying. Like I said, this shit probably was maybe like a good 5 seconds, maybe 3 to 5 seconds from the time that this all happened. But like I said, it felt like 5 minutes. Like you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm hella blowed anyway, though. You feel me? So her kid starts crying. You know what I mean? As soon as she come back in the room, I already got my clothes back on. I'm like, bro, this bitch done killed my vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like she done ruined the whole night for me. So I remember I was just like, yeah, man, I gotta go. You know what I mean? She's like, what? She's like, no, I put my kid back to sleep already. My daughter's cool. You know, I'm like, nah, I gotta go, man. I gotta go do some shit. But really, I was just so turned off by like, this bitch really tried to put my ass in her mouth. Like, I'm cool. Like I know some of y'all niggas probably watching this is probably into that. If I got any female viewers, y'all probably, hey man, y'all let me know in the comments if y'all into that or not into that. No, I'm not judging nobody. You feel me? Like I've had some pretty out there requests, and maybe I'll make a video on that. You know what I mean? But I'm just not into getting my ass ate. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just cool on that shit. Like bitch, you can suck the dick, you can suck the balls, but I'm cool on any other body parts going in your mouth. You feel me? Or being played with at all. You feel me? So anyways, so I remember getting up and I'm just like, bro, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like I was making up whatever excuse I could to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I mean? And so I remember her just being like, so you just gonna leave? So you just gonna leave? And she was all in front of her front door and shit. Like, don't go, please, don't go nowhere. Like, woo-doo-doo. You know, she really wanted me to knock her shit out the fucking park. Cause I used to just like, I used to tear her shit up. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, the bitch was very pretty at the time. I don't know what she looked like now. Maybe I'll go on Facebook and I'll find a picture of her or something and I'll post it on this video as the thumbnail. Maybe I'll bleep out her face or something. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, that just reminded me of a time where you know, she just tried to violate me. So anyways, man, without making this shit longer of a story, I remember her just begging me to stay, and I'm just like, nah. Then all of a sudden, we in like right by her front door at this point. All of a sudden, she just dropped to her knees and just pulled my sweatpants down and just went to town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, shit, who's gonna turn down some head? Like, even though I wasn't in the mood no more, I'm just like, whatever, bro. Like, let her give me sloppy toppy and top me off. You know what happened then. You know what I mean? After she took the 7-Eleven big gulp, I pulled up my pants and I was just out, bro. Like, I'm just like, I'm out, bro. So I'm out. You know what I mean? I went back to where me and my boy D was at, and I told him, D, if you ever watch this shit, man, you remember this night, man. And I'm just like, bro, I can't fuck with that bitch no more, bro. Like, that bitch just turned me off with that shit for some reason. You feel what I'm saying? So anyways, it's like 3 weeks later, right? I see her in Black Sounds again. It's another Saturday. But I didn't even mean to see her. By this time, I'm on something else. Matter of fact, I'm talking to another chick, right, named Crystal. That's a whole nother story I'm about to tell, because my boy Jones threw me an alley-oop with that one. And I scored. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll make another video. My boy Jones threw me an alley-oop. Look out for that video. I'm gonna tell that story right after this one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jones. That's still my boy to this day. But anyways, I remember being in the Black Sounds hollering at Crystal. We over there at the bar drinking Henny and shit. And this bitch just comes up and snatches my hat off my head. And And I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around and she just starts taking off in the club, like walking around. And I had to chase this bitch. And I remember the bitch Crystal was like, hey man, I'm about to beat this bitch's ass. You know, I'm like, nah, chill out, chill out, chill out. And so I remember going up to her and grabbing my hat like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I had like a New York Giants hat on or something that night. She's like, oh, I just haven't seen you in a while and you haven't called me. What do? I'm like, bro, don't come in here taking my hat and running around the club. Like, that's the very last interaction I can even remember of having with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you trying to fuck up not my high, but you trying to fuck up my night, really. And the bitch I'm fucking with now is about to beat your motherfucking ass. You don't even know, because Crystal would have dragged this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, yeah, longer story short, man. Yeah, man, Carolina tried to violate me, bruh. Like, she tried to violate me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of the weirdest things that happened to me while I was in Germany. I ain't even gonna front. A lot of shit happened, you know what I'm saying? As y'all will be able to hear when y'all keep following along with these stories, just look for the Germany stories. Every story that happens in Germany, I'm just gonna title Germany story and then type what happened. You feel me? But this was definitely one of them Germany stories, man. But it's your boy Sack the King, man. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how my boy threw me a motherfucking alley-oop and I dunked that bitch like Shaq. You feel me? Shout out to Jones. You know what I mean? If you ever see this shit. But yeah. Carolina, man. I don't remember her last name. The name that she used, the last time that I remember seeing her on Facebook, the last name that she had wasn't her last name, but her name was Carolina with a K. She used to always say, it's Carolina with a K. You know what I mean? So if you was in Hanau, Germany at that time, and you was around and you knew Carolina with the K, you might have got violated too, man. It's your boy Sack the King, man. Hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know and help the channel grow. And I'm out.